Hi, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great week so far. It's almost weekend time. As I read through the NMC report and our required readings, I couldn't help but think about all the changes that have happened in education just in the past 5 to 10 years, the shift from teacher centered to student centered learning that's been evolving. The emphasis on innovation and project based learning seems to keep growing with momentum and changing the scene of education. It's changing the way that the classroom furniture is designed. Everything about schools is changing. I've witnessed it at the elementary and the middle school levels, and I often wondered, how does a college level attain this type of learning that's required for today's workforce and society? It seems like it would be really hard to make this switch in the college classroom with such big class sizes, the design of the spaces, the lack of one-to-one interaction, and in some cases the e-learning environments. It was interesting to read this report and learn how different universities are tackling this shift in education to ensure that students are successful when they graduate. I enjoyed reading the different examples they had, like the Innovation Fest at Auburn University. The NMC report stated that in order for universities to breed innovation, they must foster an environment that encourages risk taking behavior through experimentation and then testing of ideas. Providing a culture that stresses it's okay to fail is not just important for students, though. I think it's really important for teachers, too. Not only do students need the opportunities to fail at trying new things, but teachers need that same opportunity to try new things and feel confident in knowing that they may fail at first and it's okay. They can learn from it, they can tweak it, and they can make it better next time they try it. It's not easy. It's so not easy to step out of your comfort zone and try new things, especially with technology. Teachers need training and opportunities to collaborate with each other. By collaborating with other educators, it allows the opportunity to get as many tools as possible to succeed. As I read about collaboration and deeper learning in higher education, I couldn't help but think about being on OU's campus this past summer and spending time with their business school. They have a great program where students from different areas in the business school, financing, marketing, accounting, entrepreneurship, they gather together, they form a team of 28 students, and they collaborate to design a project to sell to the school population in the local community. The student team comes up with an idea for a product, goes to the bank in the local community who works with OU, and applies for a loan to finance the product. The team then orders the product, markets the product, and then sells their product. All profits are then donated to the charity of the group's choice. The project based learning can turn into problem based learning easily as the team works. For example, one year a team at OU designed an OU soccer scarf for students to wear. When they ordered it and it came in, it was super short, not long like they had anticipated or thought they had ordered. The team had to figure out a way to increase sales because the money was spent, but no one was buying the short scarf and they had a loan to pay back. They decided to reduce the price and market their product as a rally towel to break even. This was a real world situation with the community working with the OU Business School to create a project based learning project with real world applications. This only involved a team of 28 students, like I said. So, how does a large university get thousands of students involved in real life projects? And that I think that's important. I feel like it's a big university, some of this stuff gets lost. I think it requires professors to have training and the opportunity to feel safe in trying new ideas as they move away from the traditional classroom style of teaching. When considering collaboration and advancing the culture of innovation amongst students and teachers, the G Suite through Google provides a great technology tool that allows opportunities for students to collaborate virtually with classmates and the professor to complete a project. Students can share documents and slideshows and even participate in Google Hangouts from anywhere in the world. I know as a student at ACU, I've been so thankful for having the G Suite that I could collaborate with people in doctorate school. And I also use it a lot as a teacher and a librarian and working with students on their papers and helping them as they share them with me and help them to correct them and help them to succeed in turning in their work. Students don't have to be in the physical space anymore together to work. And so I love that. I love what Google has provided and developed. As I read about the growing focus on measuring learning, though, it was a little scary to me to read about the big technologies that universities can or are using to help increase student retention. I know it's important, but it seems like it violates privacy issues. Recently, I went to a library conference and we discussed, I went to a big data workshop, and it was a little scary, like at stoplights where the cameras are, that, you know, the data that they're able to collect just on the person that's there, and how the police can use big data to predict crimes before they ever happen. So the technologies are advancing so rapidly, and it's just really scary. But then it's exciting, the things that it can offer. So it's going to be interesting to see where education leads in the future. But I think it's important that we're learning this now so that we can stay with it and not fall behind. Everybody have a good week, and I look forward to listening to everyone's post.